Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Times have changed drastically in mere months for Roman Reigns. He went from leading the bloodline to fighting the very group he formed. It seems that the rumblings about Survivor Series, War Games this year are true. Roman Reigns will square off with Solo Sikoa on November 30th, but they will not be alone. The two Samoans will each step inside War Games with a team. Although previously it was disclosed that the OG Bloodline vs. New Bloodline will feature Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, Sportskeeda Wrestling's Dr. Chris Featherstone has reported that there is more to it. Taking to X, Featherstone noted that Cody Rhodes will be joining Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. As for the American Nightmare's next program for the undisputed WWE Championship, it will be against Kevin Owens. Major #Survivor Series update. I am told that Cody Rhodes will be joining Roman Reigns' team at #WarGames against Solo Sikoa's Bloodline faction. His next WWE Championship feud is currently slated to be against Kevin Owens, Dr. Chris Featherstone wrote. The OTC and the American Nightmare joined forces for the first time earlier this month at Bad Blood. This evoked the ire of several fellow WWE superstars, including Kevin Owens and the final boss, Dwayne Johnson, who made an appearance at the event in Atlanta, Georgia, on October 5th. WWE has booked themselves into a corner for Crown Jewel regarding Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns set to miss the Saudi Arabia show? Ahead of Survivor Series, there is Crown Jewel. The premium live event is scheduled to emanate from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on November 2nd, and the headliner for the event is Cody Rhodes vs. Gunther for the Crown Jewel Championship. Roman Reigns has not been advertised for the event. Speaking on Busted Open After Dark, industry legend Tommy Dreamer pointed to how the result of the main event can have severe ramifications in the coming months, especially for World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. If Gunther beats Cody, if there's interference, then you're fine, but if Gunther beats Cody clean, then technically Cody isn't as good as Gunther. And if Cody beats Gunther clean, then technically, Gunther isn't as good as Cody, and all that hard work that Seth Rollins and the WWE did to get that title over, then that title is the secondary title. These are the hard things that you have to think about when you're doing such title versus title. After making an appearance on Raw last week, the American Nightmare has invited the Ring General to SmackDown this Friday. For now, the two seem to be on good terms, showing a mutual respect for one another. As the anticipation for WWE Survivor Series builds, the landscape of professional wrestling is shifting once again. Rumors have surfaced that Roman Reigns, the tribal chief and leader of the bloodline, is set to gain a major ally that could change the course of his reign. Survivor Series, one of WWE's flagship events, has always been a battleground for dominance, and this year is poised to be no different. But with new alliances forming and old bonds breaking, the addition of a powerful ally could mark a pivotal moment for Reigns' ongoing supremacy. The tribal chief's current standing Roman Reigns has held the Universal Championship with an iron grip for over 1,100 days, a reign unparalleled in modern WWE history. His transformation from beloved babyface to the unstoppable heel has captivated fans, but it's his leadership of the bloodline that has redefined his character. With Paul Heyman by his side as his wise counsel and Solo Sikoa as his ever-loyal enforcer, Reigns has built a dynasty that has crushed all challengers. However, the cracks in the bloodline have become more apparent in recent months. Jimmy and Jey Uso, Reigns' cousins, have splintered from the group, igniting bitter family feuds that played out in dramatic fashion at recent premium live events. Jey Uso, in particular, had made his own claim to leadership before being exiled from the bloodline, resulting in his decision to jump ship to Monday Night Raw. Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso's motivations remain murky, leaving Solo Sikoa as the sole family member still fiercely loyal to Reigns. But even with Solo Sikoa in his corner, Roman Reigns finds himself vulnerable for the first time in his dominant reign. The once invincible bloodline seems to be crumbling, and Survivor Series presents the perfect opportunity for rivals to exploit this weakness. Enter the reports of a new ally, a game-changing partnership that could reinforce the tribal chief's empire and secure his dominance for the foreseeable future. Who could be the new ally? Speculation has run rampant across the WWE universe, with multiple names being floated as potential allies for Reigns. The most intriguing name, however, is that of Jacob Fatu, the powerhouse star of Major League Wrestling, MLW, and a distant cousin of Roman Reigns. Known for his devastating power and agility, Jacob Fatu has built a fearsome reputation as one of the most dangerous competitors outside WWE. His Samoan heritage makes him a natural fit for the bloodline, and his addition could add a much-needed boost of muscle and intensity to the faction. Fatu has been linked to WWE in the past, with rumors swirling about his potential jump to the company. While he has dominated in MLW, many believe that Survivor Series could be the perfect stage for him to make his WWE debut, aligning with Reigns in a family-centric storyline. The idea of Reigns bolstering the bloodline with another Samoan powerhouse could revitalize the faction and serve as a warning to his opponents. But Fatu isn't the only possibility. Other potential allies include Bron Breakker, the former NXT champion whose family ties to wrestling royalty could make him a prime candidate for a major storyline. Breakker's meteoric rise in WWE has made him one of the hottest prospects, and an alliance with Reigns could elevate him to main event status overnight. Survivor Series has historically been a launching pad for younger stars, and this partnership could benefit both Reigns and Breakker in equal measure. The Survivor Series dynamic Survivor Series has traditionally featured Raw vs. SmackDown in head-to-head matches, but recent years have seen a shift toward more story-driven, faction-based encounters. With Roman Reigns at the helm of SmackDown and Seth Rollins leading the charge on Raw, the battle lines are drawn. Reigns' potential new ally could tip the scales heavily in SmackDown's favor, especially if the rumored opponent for his team turns out to be Rollins and his band of misfits, including the newly reformed Shield. The addition of a new, dominant figure alongside Reigns would make SmackDown's team virtually unstoppable, forcing the WWE Universe to question whether anyone can dethrone the tribal chief. If Jacob Fatu or Bron Breakker were to step into the fold, the Survivor Series main event would become one of the most unpredictable matches in recent memory. Reigns' dominance has already been cemented, but the presence of a new ally would ensure his continued reign well into 2024. Paul Heyman's role in the alliance, of course. No Roman Reigns storyline would be complete without the mastermind behind it all, Paul Heyman. The special counsel has been the architect of Reigns' dominance since aligning with him in 2020. Heyman's ability to scout talent and form alliances is legendary, and it's likely that he is the one orchestrating the arrival of Reigns' new ally. In past storylines, Heyman has been the key figure in sealing alliances that benefit his clients, from Brock Lesnar to CM Punk. With Reigns, Heyman has already proven his loyalty, but the acquisition of a new ally could be his greatest coup yet. Heyman has been uncharacteristically quiet in recent weeks, fueling speculation that he is working behind the scenes to bring in a surprise addition for Survivor Series. Whether it's Jacob Fatu, Bron Breakker, or another surprise, Heyman's involvement will be crucial in setting the stage for Survivor Series. The long-term implications. The arrival of a new ally for Roman Reigns isn't just a short-term boost for Survivor Series, it has long-term implications for WWE storytelling. Reigns is on a historic run, but every dynasty eventually falls. The introduction of a new ally could be seen as Reigns' attempt to stave off the inevitable, prolonging his reign by surrounding himself with stronger allies. However, this move could also backfire if his new partner seeks to usurp him down the line. In WWE, alliances are rarely permanent, and betrayal is always lurking around the corner. While Survivor Series could see Reigns fortified with new support, it could also plant the seeds for future dissent within the bloodline. After all, power struggles are the foundation of the bloodline saga, and adding a new dynamic only adds more fuel to the fire. As Survivor Series draws closer, the WWE Universe waits with bated breath to see who will stand by Roman Reigns' side. Will it be a familiar face from his family lineage? Or will it be a rising star eager to prove themselves on the grand stage? One thing is certain, whoever aligns with the tribal chief will have a massive impact on the WWE landscape, and Survivor Series 2024 could mark the beginning of a new era in Roman Reigns' reign.